today I'm going to do a review on the Khalil Mamoon Kafe. It's about 25 inches long. The downstem again is 7 inches. It's nickel plated, and this is the medium size. They have 3 different sizes: a small, medium, and large. Also single, double, and triple. They're the same thing. The only difference between all the other ones is number of beads. Single has 1, obviously. The double has 2. And the triple has 3. Now, I mentioned that it was nickel plated. I'm pretty sure that underneath it's brass, because this thing is a tank. It weighs a ton for how big it is. I even think that this might be heavier than my halzone. That, or because it is a couple inches shorter, I just have a lot of weight in a smaller area. This does have the bolt-like hose port, which I'm really not a fan of. I think, as I said, I think it looks too much like a bolt. The advantage of these hose ports is I think they're a little wider. So those plastic tips that I mentioned that have a hard time with the halzone, they don't nearly have a problem with these type of hose ports. So that's pretty nice. It's got a little more diversity to it when it comes to hoses. I think that's about it. Let me grab the camera and I'll do an up-close view for you guys. Alright, as you can see, it does not have an inner downstem that's copper. It is stainless steel, which isn't a big issue. I just have to make sure that I take care of it. Show you the tray. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell, but some of the nickel plating is starting to wear off, and that's because of cleaning. So what you want to do is be careful when you clean this. Eventually, over time, the nickel plating does wear off, which does kind of stink, but when it's like this, I think it gives it a very, very cool look to it. This is probably the best condition Khalil Mamoon I have ever gotten. There is a nick right there, as you can see it. But all around, there's very little weld marks on it. When I first got it, the nickel plating was nice and shiny. I mean, this thing was in great condition. There's another little mark, again, not a big deal. The biggest flaw in this hookah was the hose port. I'm pretty sure this is not nickel plated, the hose port. I'm pretty sure it's just stainless steel, because these are interchangeable. They can go on just about any Khalil Mamoon hookah. Come up here. Now, a lot of people think that this is a blemish or an imperfection. That is actually a Khalil Mamoon stamp on it, from what I understand, but I can't read it, so I'm not positive on that. As you see in the hose port, you can see the difference right there. The nickel plating is starting to come off, but it still looks absolutely fantastic in my mind. You come down, you can see that the downstem is stainless steel. I've heard people say that they've found Khalil Mamoons that have a copper downstem. That would be awesome if I could find that. This was probably the biggest flaw in it. It's really not a big deal at all. I mean, that's going to be in the base. You won't be able to see it well at all. So that's really not a big issue whatsoever. Scan down this one more time for you guys. Oh, right. Show you the holes in the bottom. As you can see, the hose or purge valve is smaller than the hose port. Again, I don't think that makes much of a difference, but that's pretty standard to see. Alright, I think that's all I got with the close-up. I'm going to load this up and show you how it smokes, guys. Alright guys, before I go into me explaining how it smokes, I mentioned in the first clip about cleaning it. What you don't want to use Neverdull on it. You don't want to use Brasso. You can use something as simple as Windex because it's not very strong. You can use jewelry cleaner that's made for like silver. That works very, very well. Just make sure that it's not heavy-duty stuff, or you will completely, over time, get rid of the nickel plating. Also, I said finding a Khalil Mamoon with the copper downstem. I didn't mean that. I meant a Khalil Mamoon Kafe with the copper downstem. There are a few out there. They're the older versions. If you find them, that will make the hookah, in my opinion, much nicer. But now to the smokage. I've got it packed up in I've got Nakla Miso Peach packed in a Super Chief 3 Coconar as my wind cover. I have a new hose that I'm using right now, and I'll take a hit, show you how it's smoking. I get absolutely great airflow with this hookah. It's not restricted whatsoever. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the reasons that I really like the size of this hookah is if I want to mess around with the coals, I don't need to stand up. I don't really need to do anything. I can simply lean forward and mess around with them, which is nice when you're, sitting on the couch watching a movie. If you've got friends over or multiple people, you don't need to keep on standing up and sitting back down to rearrange coals. That is very, very nice. That is actually something I wish for the halzone, which, the halzone is my favorite hookah, but the height of the Khalil Mamoon Kafe, to me, the medium, is perfect. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to show you how it purges, but instead of actually showing you the purge valve on it, I'm going to show you the vase, because you'll be able to, it's clear and you'll be able to see the smoke actually come out of it. So I'm going to have Steph move the camera down. Am I good?
Yeah.
As you can see, it purges very, very well. With this style vase, I do need to take 2 puffs to purge it out. If you have an Egyptian bell vase, normally 1 puff will do it. When it comes to the purge valve, the shape, for some reason many people prefer the dome over this. I'm not sure if you can see it, just the normal standard purge valve. Personally, I don't really think it makes a difference. I guess maybe the dome purges a little better, but I don't think it's substantial to even, have it be like I prefer that one. I don't think I have much more. This is a fantastic hookah. The height is great. The airflow is phenomenal on it. It is a fantastic hookah. As I said, I don't know where you can get a medium right now. Hookah store may have it, but I'm not sure, and I haven't really, since I have one now, I don't really look around on the other websites for them. So, I'm going to take one more hit for you guys. Nice long hit, no restriction, no nothing. This is the Khalil Mamoon Kafe. It is, without a doubt, my second favorite hookah. Smokes fantastically. I think that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys.